everyone here, and welcome to part 5.5 of my New Vegas, New Vegas independent route. Also, I'm here about some updates because I found a way to fix the Tale of Two Wastelands corrupted files issue. The independent run of New Vegas will be going without the DLCs because I really want to try Tale of Two Wastelands again later on. So we need to deal with Marko, and then we finished the New Vegas storyline, and that's it. The independent run is done. So I did a quick test runs for the Buxton mine, which is the cause of my crashing last play stream. But this time, since after the crash test, let's see if it's still crashing. Also, if you want to speak with me, make sure to use the live chat. Sorry for ignoring you guys in the live chat last time because during the live chat I didn't see it for some reason until I reviewed the live stream myself. And of course it crashed right there and there. Only during the live stream. So let's try that again. So what I did is I had to restart all the way from the beginning of the accepting the bounty part and then go all the way back to the mine and make a quick save there. We need to finish this mod or else I'm going to have a fest of crashes. Okay, now it loads perfectly. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, never mind. I already checked it from my own footage. Now let's take care of this degenerate then. We're going to yippee-ki-yay out of here. Yeah, this spot is not easy. So let's try it again. Hiding inside here. Fixer, that's nice. Cigarettes, perfect for trading. There's no way these guys don't have an armory.
That tower on the strip, the one you can see for miles?
What is it, partner?
Killed Garza. Here's his finger.
We're off to a good start then. I've still got a long list of names, so let me know when you're ready for the next target. What you got? Ask.
How'd you become a
Oh, how did I become a zombie? Anyway, Sugar had busted me up, then buried me up to my neck in dirt, not far. There I am, wasting right when I'm about to become a snack for. I'm thinking, hallelujah for me. So that mangy fucker is making love to my ear when finally I hear dogs run off, but it was. Well, jackals shackled me and hauled me around. I ended up taking a page out of. Jackals are all pussies, of course. So jackals hauled me up north to begin with. I ain't proud of everything I've done. Hearing that gave me real purpose. I started to figure it was nothing. I'd heard stories of Marko down. Deep down, I knew. I went back with a caravan. He told me that NCR had a stake in Frost Hill. Wanted to fund. By that time, word had gotten. It. Good. The target is Kicking Dog, the humongous savage who broke away from the Whitelegs a while back. Seeing as to how he only had a few men with him, Kicking Dog got his name from. You can find him and a few compadres over. Yeah, he likes to knock people. My advice: size and strength.
And so the great... I do have some additional bounties that Randall passed. Some of these targets... I knew you were a climber when I... Your first target is a terrorist, but... Over... 1,000... According to our most...
I wonder if there's a gun shop here.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit
No
up?
way I'm going to
You can
go
see it from
all
miles.
unprepared later on.
add that to
Whoa.
Teach you to mess with me. What do you need? Later.
Jackson, what are you doing out in this godforsaken what? Hold on. Who are you? What's your business here?
I thought you were a loner.
Is that what those cretins told you? I was married for almost 10 years, and only recently lost my wife Samantha. Not that it would matter to you.
It might be better if we discuss our business outside without the kids around.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I hide nothing from my children. Besides, I don't want to stand out there and flirt with Frostbite. I'll stay inside.
The NCR has a price on your head. I'm afraid your number is up.
Those fools finally managed to piece together my location. And now they've sent you. No doubt a serpentine killer of the lowest order. I have no shame or regret for what I've done. NCR ruined me, just like they've done to so many others. They'll continue to do so unless we act. I was disenfranchised and harried by their collectors until my actions helped remind those decadent beasts that they are still subject to the people. If my politics don't move you, then consider the fate of my children.
Give me your word that you'll stop milling bombs and I'll walk out of here right now.
No. I chose this course, and I will accept the consequences. As long as I draw breath, I'll never stop striking at those autocratic apes.
If I was hell-bent on killing you, I would have made my move already. At least hear me out.
Very well, say your piece.
If it's not me, someone else will do the job. The NCR will never relent. Think of your children.
I believe that. The truth of it stings, in fact. Very well. If the NCR is led to believe that I'm gone, then I'll cease my activities.
Hi.
Yes?
Couldn't find Godwin.
Really? That's surprising. I thought we finally had him nailed down. Guess he moved on to bigger and better things. Probably got scalped by 80s. At least I can check him off my list. This isn't a full bounty, but I appreciate the fact that you made a good try. I've still got more names on my list, so let me know if you're interested in another job. Yes? Your target is a vigilante by the name of Jackson. A few years ago, he killed a senator who was accused of rape, but was eventually acquitted. Good.
What is it, partner? I suppose he kicked his last then. Serves that savage right. What is it, partner? This time you're going after Squirrely Bill Blazes,
Güeros.
big mouth cowboy who, in addition to being a in my experience, old Bill recently set himself up at the town. A bounty is a bounty, but this one ain't so simple. We already have. You can't just slip in and chop his head off or snipe him. And I've no doubt you can find some. Word has it that he's particularly touchy about the mustache, so there's a start. Any questions?
Is there anything else that might provoke Bill?
If it were me, I'd bash his testicles with the butt of my pistol, but that's probably a bit overt. Oh, I almost forgot. He is supposed to be sweet on that yellow-haired whore, Lori. He likes to keep a monopoly on it. I imagine it would be any other.
Sure, this looks like an exit. Finally, gun store.
What can I do for you?
Small town in the middle of nowhere, so yeah, makes sense why he doesn't have a lot of options.
Hold it, baby Bonanza. It's me, Cunty McLean.
Who are you?
Cunty McLean, your arch nemesis and worst nightmare.
Why are you fondling yourself? Are you here to kill me? At least give me the reason.
Really? You don't remember? My cousin, Donald, came out to the wasteland to make a name for himself. He got caught up in some fiend group and ended up getting recruited. You murdered him. You murdered him and you don't even remember.
How could I have known your cousin was bad?
He had this and the mouth. It would have been obvious.
There has to be a peaceful resolution, right?
I didn't walk tens of miles.
Is there any other way we can settle this?
There is. You can stand there and not fight. And then I'll kill you. The last you've seen.
That's it. Start going back. Let's see what the general store has to offer.
How can I help you?
Nothing. What a surprise. There's a target over there. Let's make a quick save here and find a way to provoke him.
What is it, honey? Sorry. Sheep? You got some nerve, bastard.
Now this will make him angry.
You! You were back there, doing things to my... Over here!
What is it, honey?
Let's go visit the clinic for a moment.
Yes?
And of course there's no blood back. Well, what other alternatives there are? Go back to the gun shop and let's see if it has a reloading bench for us to use. Nothing.
What is it, partner? Sometimes nicknames are just random or not. You played this one smart, and I appreciate it. It was excellent work. What is it, partner? Oh, for over 2 decades, he and a number of cronies pillaged NCR. Nobody's quite sure why he got... He might not be surrounded by a gang, but don't underestimate any... Nobody runs with Marko unless they're a bad couple. Besides, Brookshire...
hasta luego.
Yeah?
You know why I'm here, right?
Yeah, it's sort of obvious. Random stranger happens in and starts a conversation. It's a little odd. Look, I know you're just doing your job and all that, but I'm not hurting anybody here. The truth is, I'm retired. Trust me when I say that everybody I took down had it. You off me and some pencil pusher back in Shady will just check off another box on us. That's how the NCR... You know, you... said my piece.
Yeah, we're not killing him again. For the sake of good karma.
Easy there, killer. I'm not looking to fight you. I know you're probably out for blood.
Say your piece.
I wonder why you really came here. They say you've killed a lot of bad men. Let me tell you something, though. It won't matter if you go up against Marko. I know Marko. When he found out about Sergio, I saw him change again. You might be fast. You might be tough.
Trust me, Marko won't see it coming. All I need is one clear shot.
You think he's gonna show himself and let you pick him off? If you do fight, it will be on his terms, up close and quick.
I killed the judge and took care of Red Bear. I thought Marko can be much worse.
If you're gonna speak in degrees of bad, there's Marko. See, he doesn't live to outshoot folks or even kill people. Going after you is probably as much about revenge for Sergio as it is to preserve all the others. I bet they never did that to you. Marko will use that instinct against you. I don't...
You may have balked into Marko's mystique, but he's just a man. He'll direct or less.
You say it like you mean it, but even if you do kill him, the price you'll have to pay, it's not worth it. Just leave it be. Stay the course, and you'll wish you never came here. Mark.
So what happens next?
What happens next? I'd like for you to walk away. Leave this behind while you're still in one piece. As for me, I'd like to do the same. But let's face it, I'm a dead man outside Frost Hill. I know you aren't going anywhere, so that sort of boils it down.
Why don't you follow your own advice and just leave this place? There's no future here.
What, so I can start over and be an honest citizen? I might just be a half-assed bandit, but even I have some sense of justice.
Killing you in the shack isn't justice either. Now you get out of here before I change my mind.
I never expected to leave here alive. For what it's worth, you have my thanks.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up?
What you got? What? That makes my ass want to dip. I trust you to carry out these bounties. If you start picking and choosing, you can forget about any payment, goddammit. Just get the fuck... What is it, partner?
He's angry.
For years, Marko has kept a badass super mutant. My source says that Porter is little better than a... Anyway, he's supposed to be hidden away in that old pre-war base inside a nearby mountain. On top of the mutant, you might be thinking, this is my lucky day. Once the mutant is gone, it'll be one...
Military base. Sounds like my forte.
Yes? He always was a slippery one. Yes? This one is... A few years ago, Joe was working as a high... He discovered that a rogue element, instead of reporting this to his superiors up the chain, this has been a public... He released secret troop movements, unwilling
So
to
another
abide by the
Captain
law,
Curtis,
and
basically.
I have it on good... When 2 platoons of troopers are ambushed and massacred because of the leak.
What do you want?
You know what I'm here.
Even here, out in this frozen hole, the Republic still finds me. I bet it was Brookshire. It was, wasn't it? I did their dirty work for years. This isn't the Republic I learned about in school. Are you so...
I consider letting you live for now.
Good to know that my very life or death will be...
He's too pathetic to kill. I know it's supposed to be cold out here, and here I am drinking cold sarsaparilla. Rune is cold-blooded. Cold-blooded, I mean. Cold-blooded. Yeah, looks like some guy didn't plant this tree to be placed there. I'm lucky I put the animal prime perk. Makes things a lot easier. Pew pew. second enemy camp. Let's click save here. There's a military base. Sure, that will. Pretty sure military bases don't allow these kinds of animals to be let in. Whatever. Yo, guay. Oh, looks friendly. Yeah, animal friend perk. There's the military HQ over there. Didn't look like much.
Welcome to the Mountain Warfare Training Center, sir.
Marine Corps.
Good morning, Marine. Fuck games begin. This is the amount. The MW in the app. This was
Where the robots running amok.
accessing data.
John Goodman.
Chief Engineer. Private files indicate he...
An enemy camp. I heard gunshots. They hightailed it out of here with the supplies. Too late. Can't find anything. supplies are all mine.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been...
You lead something, Chief?
taking some hits.
Yes? That little bastard has a sixth sense, I swear. I'm afraid that's Yes?
What you got? Taking down a crazed super mutant is when you're ready for more work. What is it, partner? You'll be getting 2 for the price of 1 with this next bounty. They're the honchos of a big net. You're gonna have a long trip ahead of... Hold on.
Teach you to mess with me.
My name's Ford. Oh, wait. You're the courier. Oh, you and Randall are the reason I got into this business.
Don't want to be like me, kid.
But I do. Oh man, they tell about... Oh, yeah, yeah. With eyes that exhibited when Sergio You know, how accurate... Thanks. It wasn't just some pamphlet. It's an in-depth account. I was already a killer. I know that we're on... You have to... This is so fun.
Luck beats skill.
What you got?
I think that's all.
Yeah, Ingram and Saunders weren't holding the fuck back. That's for goddamn certain. Shit fire. The bounty came to us this time, but you earned it. And then some. What you got? It's no secret that Marko likes to keep expert gunmen in his crew. He is a gunfighter on par with Doc Friday, and I don't have to tell you how fast that is. Lee is as deadly as a damn snake. Just like with Bill, you need to try and make this an honest case of self-defense. Lee should be easy to convince, though. He's a duelist. Find some way to get him to draw first. Don't get yourself killed in the process. Any questions? Lee is very, very fast.
Let's see. So, family issues again, and I have to go and finish the stream. So let's skip all the dialogue and just go on with it.
Ah, the great hunter of... Come. Outside, bounty hunter. Outside, bounty hunter. Meet me in the street, creep. Outside, bounty hunter. Draw.
Yeah, you got that fucker.
Yeah, I really did get him. These guys packing heat. They even got M60s.
What you got? Excellent work. Come on. What is it, partner? This time you'll be going after Ketchum, who leads the
Ketchum.
Hole in the Ground gang, or as I like to call it, folks say the Ketchum. See, the Glory Hole gang, on top of running a gang, everybody knows you best watch the kind that wrap your room. They
Yeah, let's test how this works. Yeah, ladies and guys, this isn't the IW engine. The belt's still intact. So yeah, we don't see the ammunition get disintegrated. Inside the mine shaft again.
Something don't feel right.
Oh my god.
This can't be how it ends.
Looks like I gotta solo this one.
What you got?
Man, that's some bullshit.
Hold your shit. Don't shoot. Set up goddamn. We knew you was coming. We heard about everything. It was Ketchum's dumb idea to pack C4 on Annie and Ketchum could stick with Marko if it...
Throw down your weapons and I'll allow you to leave, as long as you never return.
I speak for everybody when I...
It's over.
Hello, is this recording? Oh, okay, it is. Oh, yes, darling, I see the red light. Hello there, this is Bobby Bass. I got your message. I wanted to return the message to you. First of all, thank you for reaching out to me. I'm honored. It really, especially in light, you know, I've had a lot of personal tragedies lately. My dog's been killed, my boss is dead, and you know what, it really speaks a lot to your character that you reach out to me like that, and that is, oh, it bless your heart, okay? Just really, I thank you. Thank you so much. However, I'm going to have to say no, okay, and I'll give you my reasons. First of all, Marko, you know, he's your employee. I don't want to disrespect him, but the man strikes me as being possessed by Satan. And I don't like that kind of characteristic. I already worked for one crazed maniac that had, you know, this thing for little boys and hatchets, and damn, that just about got me killed. I don't want to mess with that shit. You know, back at home, I should have listened to my old man Farley. You know, old man Farley, you know, he told me, he said, boy, you need to walk your ass east. Better shit going on up there. You walk your ass out west, there's just deserts and fucking death claws. And you know what? He was half fucking right. I should have fucking gone east. Should have listened to old man Farley. But here I am. Okay, now Mr. Ketchum, I know you got a good reputation. You're good with them bombs and wires and shit. I can't ever do that. I don't know how they do it. I try to cross fucking wires. I just, no, shit would just blow up. I figured Ketchum melt would me to run fucking before he'd pieces and have to swallow. mount me He's on the losing fucking his hold. wall. His last You one's know, gonna be and rough. speaking of, I got expenses. What is it, partner? I'm trying to get my dogs This is the taxidermied. last one. And he's the only thing Fucking between Bishop us and Mark. and The Tank, story on him they is that saved he my got ass 14 from a and crazy over. kid, Atlanta, and I Mark, can't will you- fucking get them is that good? taxidermied. People look at me like I'm crazy, Battle-hardened, but well-armed this serious. I want to It's immortalize nasty. them. So Anyway. I'm working on another job. Man. I don't know if it's going to work out. Again, I should have listened. Should have listened to man. You know, Mr. Ketchum. No, really, I'll pray for you. I hope you do okay. I think you've got great things ahead. But seriously, take this bit of this is off the record. Get the fuck away from Marko, man. Get the fuck out of them mountains. Come on back west, man. Come work with me. Work with me. I know you're not crazy. I'm not crazy. That's the reputation anyways. Come work with me. We'll do some good things here, okay? I'm thinking of starting actually an establishment, a gentleman's club. I'm gonna call it the Buttered Biscuit, and you can be a part of this new bold venture in commerce, and that's what we're gonna do. So come down. I got the Buttered Biscuit getting off the ground off in the NCR. Luckily, I had to change my name, but I'm pretty sure you'll find me. So look for the Buttered Biscuit. So again, thank you so much. You take care.
One step. Just one more step. And I pull the trigger on this detonator. There are a half-dozen kids taken from the 80s in the adjacent... Randall sent you, didn't he? I'm walking out of these mountains, and nobody's stopping. Let me pass and the kid...
If the children unharmed and you can live in peace. How in the hell did you get team up with Marko?
Fate is fickle. Though it seems absurd, I suspect he just... My salute, Marko. I have long... He is planned. They were a... And who have I killed? The Sand Wolves in the 8. Maybe I will. Wise choice.
oil industry. That's what I meant by liberating the Mojave. We need to liberate the Mojave from this terror from the east. The other terror from the east, this Marko guy.
What you got? That's a tough one, friend. Brookshire won't authorize the bounty, of course. Anyway, we'd best... I've still got a few preparations.
What you got?
Let's kill Marko.
What you got? Brookshire's got the intel.
Brookshire was a traitor.
Breathe deeply, courier, and don't strain yourself. I need you alive.
Fucking every bitch. Are you gonna help me move this pile of shit or what? Why don't we just shoot the fucker?
Brooker said not to touch this one or Randall. It's part of the deal. Fuck up and we don't get paid.
Why the fuck are we hauling them to town? When are we getting paid?
Relax, Brookshire said we'll get paid once business in town is settled. Here's the Brahmin. Let's load him up. Careful, one of them's coming around. Keep that hood on. Here, this should take care of him. What is the meaning of this? You have no right to detain us.
Hell. Cowards! Every one of you is a fuck.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You honestly can't be surprised that it's me, can you? Virgil is my favorite alias, given the... Your expression right now. Forgive the cliche, but that's right. Brookshire wasn't inclined to consider the fate of the townspeople much. I'm not sure what your political leanings are, but if you consider... In this moment of unforeseen... It boils down to one simple characteristic. Resolve. Maybe you're thinking of ways to break from me. Whatever happens next, you're going to be utterly If you didn't have that gap, I can't risk any...
Coward!
Ah, right through the hands. That... Even with the pain, I wonder if you consume... Were you expecting a fair fight? A climactic showdown in the street? I've never had a mind for fair fights, though I've won my share. You want to speak, don't you? Not tonight. You're going to beg for death. But that can wait. Right now, I'm an official agent of the New California Republic. In my administration, law and order will be upheld without exception. Why not get off to a strong start here?
Please don't do this.
By the powers invested in me by the New California Republic, I hereby authorize these agents of the justice system to collect unlawful bounties.
Yeah, I think we really...
So it was done, all according to the law. Randall, Randall, Randall. You came so far only to taste the bitterness of defeat again. Deep down, you knew it would end this way. Ford, you were quite eager to betray Mr. Randall. Why don't you do the honors?
Come on. Don't do it, Ford.
I'm resigned to the fact that I'll have to do everything myself.
You son of a bitch!
Now, what are we going to do with you? I could put a round in your head, make it quick, clean. Then again, that's been tried. No, I've got something better in mind. You ever hear us? Since you're not in a position to speak, I'll take your indignant squinting as a yes. Sulkin, when a man is buried alive in, say, a coffin, it's one heck of an interrogation. They always come up gasping. Imagine, your breathing is That's why I saved you for last. I want you to, no matter how hard you are, I was the one man who beat you. And that's what, it isn't just your body.
Hey, boss, you sure you don't want me to shoot him first?
No, I want the courier to suffer to the last. You hear that, friend? Of course you can, even with that hood on. Is the coffin comfy? Just so you know, I'm putting you in an unmarked grave in the middle of nowhere. From a legal standpoint, you will have simply vanished. You're going to be just another anonymous stiff. You afraid now? Just let it wash over you. Don't fight it. You're so close to the end. I wonder how you might have molded the Mojave if you'd lived. I'm sure people will speculate to no end. They'll forget you, though. They always do. At this moment of acute reflection, I wonder if you appreciate the futility of your efforts. Your mentor is dead. Really dead. I'll face no legal or governmental consequences. Quite the contrary. I'll become a respected citizen, leaving this town while the worms gnaw on your rotting corpse. You remember that when the air thins out. If you could do it all over again, would you even come here? So much to ponder in the darkness. Rest easy. Close it up, boys.
Ford.
And the dead shall rise.
How did I end up in here?
Track Marko and his boys after what happened in town. So Marko cleared out and left a pair of men behind, so I slipped. I went digging as fast as possible. I managed to get you up here in the followers of the apocalypse. But when you see good people, that's why I hunted men. You do it for it. Maybe I could go back. He left town to bury Randall's body. When I last went into town to Navza, look, I want to. Burning your boats, you'll surprise. You're walking wounded. That's just a race. I won't stop.
and Marko.
How in the... I should have known. I deliberately provided simple instructions, yet people... There's no way you can be healed up. Why even come here? You can't win this fight. You're broken and alone. You lost. You could have walked out of this... You killed my brother, so I'm maimed and humiliated. I know you're anxious to spew some... You limp back to the Mojave with a broken body. You myth sh... They won't talk about how you killed me. You had a good thing in the Mojave. You should have stayed there. Go ahead. Tell me how I'm destined.
You recognize this pistol. I've waited a long time to kill you with it.
Oh, how sentimental of you. Using Randall's old piece. You know, I've also got a revolver that I've used over the years. I'm normally not keen on religion, so it's your Remington versus old Scratch. Pardon me, I'm normally not so...
You're too slow to draw. Bye, Marko. Nobody's going to remember you after all.
Yes?
Marko's dead. Let's go.
You did it. You actually did it. I didn't expect to see you again. Sat here thinking how I'd break it to your people.
It's done.
And so it was that the clash between the courier and Marko had come to its conclusion. Their actions had reshaped Frost Hill and irrevocably changed the fortunes of numerous inhabitants.
Shortly before the massacre at Frost Hill, an argument between Cocker and Cuddy resulted in Cuddy actually walking the fuck out the door. Cocker insisted on following Cuddy as he walked out of the Deep Creek Mountains, berating him the entire time. This continued for several weeks, until Cuddy walked to an NCR recruiting station and enlisted to spite Cocker. Undeterred, Cocker enlisted beside his friend and immediately volunteered for frontline duty. Insistent that Cocker was in fact a pussy, Cuddy volunteered for the same.
Unable to retain ownership of the family farmstead, Dana soon uprooted and moved to West Side in the hopes of finding gainful employment. With few prospects, she attempted to provide for her homeless family through prostitution, but struggled to find enough clients. She committed suicide soon thereafter. Her boys turned to begging, then succumbed to chem abuse and prostitution. They died before the year's end.
Forsaking his criminal past, Doolin quietly headed west and reunited with his relatives on the family farm. While there was always some distance between Doolin and his kin, he eventually found peace through steady, honest industry. He often wondered what became of the courier who had shown mercy when there was no reason to give it. Doolin died in his sleep several decades later.
For all his rage and ferocity, Porter could not cope with the courier's fatal attack. His frozen corpse would endure as a testament to the power of the courier.
Though sure of himself at the time, Lee's decision to fight the courier resulted in quick death. His cadaver was dumped on the outskirts of town, where it was torn asunder and consumed by local predators.
Having ceased his campaign against the NCR, Godwin turned his inventive energies into other endeavors around the ranch. With a collection of improvised contraptions and a steady source of power, Godwin's ranch burgeoned into a major supplier of bighorner meat.
Frost continued to move from town to town, always vigilant against the threat of assassination. Eventually, he headed towards the Great Plains, and he was never seen again.
Ford's dream of becoming a wasteland legend died with him in Frost Hill when he met the courier's wrath. In the final seconds before he died, Ford had hoped he'd earn his own chapter in the next dime novel about the courier.
Like the courier, Cooper survived the ordeal of near death and became closer to his new master as a result. He followed the courier to the Mojave, determined to remain a loyal companion no matter the end.
Just north of Mojave, Thorne said his goodbyes to the courier and headed towards the setting sun. Unwilling to return to his home, Thorne decided he would reconnect with the followers of the apocalypse and renew his career in medicine. By assisting the helpless and healing the infirm, Thorne was able to move past the events at Frost Hill. He prayed that the courier could do the same.
Fresh off his successful operation to annex the Deep Creek Mountains, Brookshire was warmly received by his superiors at the NCR Embassy. After he ferried the surviving orphans of Frost Hill to state homes, Brookshire quietly filed a report that classified the courier as MIA. For his efforts, he was awarded with a promotion and a special commendation. His agency's director would call him a model for us all. Brookshire then planned his next operation from within the embassy, confident of his success, never considering that the courier might return.
Avoiding the courier once again, Glanton found himself alone in a hostile country, so he set his sights toward the arid expanse of Old Mexico. He had heard stories of a tribal warlord, El Quemador, who ruled the distant dunes of the Altar Desert, burning all who encroached in his lands. Sensing an opportunity to redeem himself in the eyes of the NCR, Glanton headed south with one goal: to take El Quemador's scalp.
In the end, Marko was undone by the very trait he so often touted: resolve. The courier persevered through pain and death in order to claim victory. Without his strong leadership, the NCR outpost at Frost Hill floundered. Once the 80s resumed their raids, the town was abandoned. Even after his death, Marko's name incurred fear and dread whenever it was muttered. His body had perished, but the legend endured.
Despite Marko's best-laid plans, the courier battled back from the brink of death and prevailed in the legendary duel. Though Marko was dead, the courier had not emerged from the contest unscathed. She would bear physical and mental scars for the rest of her life. Quietly enduring her injuries, she steadily limped back to the Mojave wasteland, where uncertainty and war awaited her.
Excuse me. I have an urgent delivery from West.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
No wonder Marko didn't want me to bring any friends. They're too overpowered.
Thank you for coming. We've got a situation that we can't handle her. Since you kicked the syndicate out of town, it seems the fiend... Normally, they're just like a pack of dumb dogs. But now, they're rabid. A few days ago, a group of them ambushed the Burke family. Fucking fiends are holding them ransom. They mentioned you specifically. Said something about outfit, gold-eyed. All I know is they will...
So yeah, because I'm
Hold it right the fuck there. No sudden movements, dipshit. You're that courier who got rich, right?
The herding kids is going to make the NCR double down on you. Do you really want bounty hunters around?
What? That's bullshit. You're talking right out of your ass. I never heard anything like that.
Mother Runner and the rest are dead. Hurt that child and the next bounty hunter will be on your head.
That was a bounty hunter? I just want to get high. I don't need that kind of drama. Here, we'll let the kid go. Just kid's in the next room.
So this is what happens after the inheritance. I sold the gold to the Mojave Express. I paid the ransom, the kid is safe.
Fiends? Talk... I want you to know that... And don't you worry about it. I wish there were more like... I was
A Lupara. A mafia reference?
tower on the strip, the one you can see for miles, I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
Alright guys, I'm going to end it right here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Part 6, where we'll wrap up the quest in the Mojave and finish the game.